Aviva, Banan, and friends. I just want to start off by saying that I'm making this Siyum in memory of the 11th Yahrtzeit of my sister, Aviva Esther, Bas Yisrael Now, in Rosh Hashana, which is the sect I learned, the Gemara and Yahrtzeit Amud Aleph, it discusses, it tells a story about two people who are they're both on their deathbeds. They both prayed to live. One died and one was sick. Now the question is, both of them died. So what happened? So the Gemara answers that it was one of them died in Tefillah Shlema, and one of them did not die in Tefillah Shlema. So another question arises: How could you not possibly daven a Tefillah Shlema in the last couple seconds of your life? So a possible answer, which Rabbi Schneider told me, is that the two differences were the difference between the two tefillos was that one was davening that he was sad that he was going to miss his family, and he was going to miss his house, he was going to miss all these worldly matters. But while the other one davened that he should be spared, and that he should continue to live by the Torah and not like the other one. So the real difference is that one of them recognized Hashem's chesed, and that it's limitless as long as there's a breath of life in it. Now Hashem can still. He showed that Hashem can still express His chesed and save us or heal us. So now this midah of chesed, I just want to talk about for a minute. It was something that my sister really exemplified in her life. She passed away suddenly when she was in 6th grade, and although she was very young, still I found a booklet in my house of all the girls in her class wrote a little bit something about her, and they gave it to my parents. Now, I was looking through it, and I realized how much of an incredible person she really was. Every single essay, I guess. Every essay that was written always mentioned how she always had a smile on her face, and how she always was helpful and to anyone that was in any trouble, and also how there were people that were very new to the class, and how she always introduced herself to every new girl that came to the class. Now, it's something that people strive all life to have this midah, and it's really incredible how when she was only 12 years old, that's when she had already completed this midah of chesed. The next couple of ideas that I want to share is it's something that I learned from this experience, and I really think that everyone else can also take out of this. The first thing that I want to say is that you have to really take advantage of all relationships and opportunities that you have. They're two separate things. You take advantage of all relationships, whether it be rebbeim, friends, siblings, or parents, and you also take advantage of all the opportunities that are presented your way, because you really never know what can happen. The second thing, which is very much connected to the first thing, that it says it says it straight out in Perkei Avos that you don't know where you have to realize where you came from and where you're going to end up. you were born and you're going to end up in the. It says you're going to end up in the ground because you have to take every opportunity you have and go with it and do the right thing as opposed to the wrong. And so I also want to mention how the way my family really pulled through this matter was it was all had to do with all friends that are Rebbeim that were in our community, and it really shows how really important friends that are Rebbeim can be, and that's also something that I've really taken out of this year. I've made many friends which I know that I could count on for like anything I need, anything I want, and also Rebbeim. But it's really that's what really helps people through these times, and it's very important. Finally, I just want to say that this is really the first thing that I've finished by myself in general, and I found it amazing that even 11 years later, like you can still be so connected to someone. And if you think about it, what do the goyim, what do they do after 11 years? They've totally forgotten about someone who really meant a lot to them. Now, finally, I'm going to take this opportunity to really say my thank yous to everyone. I really had such an amazing year, and I grew in so many ways, both maturity and learning, while at the same time finding greater love for Hashana. It's really an experience I'll never give back. I just want a couple of individual thank yous. I really need to thank Rabbi Rublowski, Rabbi Schneider, Rabbi Benny, Rabbi Zingen for helping me through this year in many ways. That without them, I don't know if I could have made it. I also really want to thank my parents and grandparents for giving me this opportunity to study and become a better Rebbe Hashem. And at the same time, I really want to thank all my friends, every single one of you that's really sitting here. Without any of you, this year it just wouldn't have been. It couldn't have been. So now we're gonna finish off the last part of Rosh Hashana. It says the last half of Rosh Hashana is talking about arranging your prayers and whether or not the Shliach Tzibor can be motzi for certain people. So it says, Amar Rav Acha bar Aviva bar Shimon Chasida Poter Hayaravan Gamliel Afilu Am Shel Sadus. So Rav Acha bar Aviva said in there, Rav Shimon Chasida, that Rav Gamliel used to exempt even the people in the fields from downing, and the Shliach Tzibor would be motzi them. So then there's a Lomi Bai Hani Nikai Mahacha that this really implies that even those that Rav Gamliel exempted even those who were present that were at downing. So it makes no sense. So it's Adarabba, on the contrary, Hani Anise, that these people who are in the fields, they're forced to skip because of their occupation, not because they want to. So Hani Lo Anise, and where the people that are in the shul at the time, they're not forced to skip the davening. So that's the difference between them. Then Tani Abba Bred Rav Binyamin Barchia, so Abba Bred Rav Binyamin Barchia said that they taught Am Shakrei Kohanim, that there are people who are standing behind the Kohanim, Einon Bichlal Bracha, they are not included in the Berachas Kohanim. So the Gemara ends off, Ela ki asa Ravin, rather when Ravin arrived in Bavel, Amar Rav Yaakov bar Idi Amar Rav Shimon Chasida, Lo patar Rabbi Gamliel ela amshe v'sadus. The Rabbi Gamliel, he made patar only the people that were in the fields. So my time, what's the reason? Mishum da'anise b'mlacha, because they are forced by their work to skip davening. Alo be'ir, but those who are in town, they're not exempted from shliach tzibur.